Mike, what you up to today? Today we're going to harvest some lettuce. As you can remember a few videos back, I've had some difficulty with the lettuce, put it in the shade, and it's growing pretty good. Today I need to go up there by the porch where I have it planted and go ahead and do some cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that lettuce up today. And also, when I'm done cutting it, I'm gonna give you some of my ideas I think I'm gonna change when I replant the lettuce again. So stick with me and let's go and harvest some lettuce. Okay, here we are. I have the butterhead lettuce. It's not a head lettuce, it's just a leaf lettuce. And it's ready to be harvested. So I have some scissors and I'm just gonna come in here and I'm gonna just cut the leaves off. This is one of 5 pots. Here's the leaves. They look pretty good. So I'm just going to go through here and just cut them off. This here would not do well if you pull them, because the bottom of the lettuce is very thin. I think if you pulled these leaves, you're going to pull the whole plant out. And what I want to do is I just want to trim the leaves off, because I'd like to get a couple cuts off of this, so I don't want to destroy the plants. So I just grab the leaves, pull them up, kind of pull them up in the air and then snip them off. Now when I planted this butterhead lettuce, I wasn't sure about the spacing. And I think next time I'm gonna plant a whole lot more of this butterhead in here, because the plants are laying over too much. And I think if I put a lot more in here, they'll support each other and they'll stand up like your lawn. So next time I'm gonna plant it way thicker. I might put these plants 2 or 3 inches apart instead of 6. I think it was just way too far. And then some of this stuff it looks bad. I'm just going to cut away and just throw in the yard here. And when I'm done cutting this, we'll take a video of what it looks like cut. And you'll see what I'm talking about with my spacing. It's just, in my opinion, the way this had grown, it just looks way too much. It looks just too much distance between it. Okay, let's take a closer look. See here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have 7 planted in here. And see how small the base is? If you use to pull those leaves, you'll pull that plant right out of the ground. So I think I'm gonna put 3 or 4 times what I have in here, so the leaves will stand up better and I'll get a lot more lettuce. So that's one of 5 pots that I'll harvest. That's the butterhead. Let's go up to the porch and let's do some more. Okay, here's my second pot of the butterhead. And see, I'm going to pull these leaves up like that. And see how thin that base is, how small. If I was to pull those leaves, I'd destroy this plant. So I'm just going to cut it just like that. Find the bottom of the plant. See how it lays over? I think if I put a lot more in there, it'll stand up. Whoop. It's really easy and quick to harvest. Nothing to it. And see, this pot here, I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 plants in here. I can put a lot more than that, probably 15 plants. Here's the romaine, and it looks essentially the same type of bottom. It's thin. So I'm just going to cut the top of the romaine off. And this is supposed to come back, grow again. But I don't know, the squirrels got in here. I can't keep them things out of anything. And that's how we're harvesting the lettuce today. And just like the butterhead, you could see how thin. I could put a lot more in there, and I think it'll do a lot better. But that's the lettuce, the first growing. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like it is. I'm gonna continue to water it and let it grow and see how many cuttings we can get from this lettuce before I have to replant again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting the rest of this lettuce up, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching.